What's up, family? So I already told you I entered this planet from the Caribbean, right? In the little landmass they call Jamaica and all that, right? If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know that shit already. This ain't no secret, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I've always told you that the Caribbean waters are completely different from all the other portion of the ocean that you see on your planet. It's a reason why you're so attracted to the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why it is part of the most beautiful portion of your planet. So I already told you this is ancient Atlantis, right? The entire realm that we live on is called Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? We had 7 kingdoms in Atlantis. You're still living in Atlantis to this day, but they told you Atlantis sunk away, right? However, the Caribbean, right? The Caribbean was named after a group of Indians in the Caribbean called the Caribs. So from the word Carib, just like you got the Arawaki Indians, the Taino Indians, that was all in the Caribbean. However, the Caribs can get from those Indians you get the word Caribbean, okay? But we are West Indians, okay? West Indians, who we are, right? So them Indians is us. You know what I'm saying? Now, however, though, in them Caribbean water, right? If you look, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Watch this. See this? Watch this. This is called a Labradorite stone, aka what they call the magical stone. And it is called the magical stone because it is magical. Now watch this. See that? Yeah. Now, why is that so important? Look at that. Look at the reflection of it. Look. See that? Some amazing shit. Now, let me get back to it. So, in the Caribbean, the sun is much different. In the Caribbean, the sun forms a barrier around the entire Caribbean, where we call Atlanta in America. That was stretching anciently from Florida all the way down to the Bermuda Triangle and all that. So the entire Caribbean used to be the capital of ancient Atlantis. See what I'm saying? And that was really Atlanta. The Caribbean is ancient Atlanta, the capital of the entire realm of Atlantis. Now in the Caribbean, we have 2 major pyramids. They showed you these pyramids if you watch one of them Avengers. I forgot which one exactly. The one that they had the boy from Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? He went on the water. He had to go swim down to these lower pyramids. They showed you in that movie. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Chadwick Boseman was his name, the boy from Wakanda. Yeah, he was in one of them Avenger movies, and they had him visit the pyramids. So now I'm telling you what they're showing you in the movies. Under the water, inside the Caribbean, where they call it Bermuda Triangle. Triangle is another keyword is us codes for pyramids. So in the Caribbean, we have these we have 2 pyramids. One that points up, one that points down. These pyramids are covered in crystals till this day. Labradorite, like I just showed you and remind you. See that? That beautiful blue? See that? All right. So the water that you're seeing in the Caribbean is directly a reflection of these underground pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Like the underwater pyramids that you see in the Caribbean, they're covered with crystals. One is covered with labradorite, the other one is covered with lapis lazuli. And on the base of these pyramids, you'll find another pyramid that's covered with malachite crystals. So the labradorite crystal that you see reflects blue in the water when sunlight hits it. See that? Now let's get back to it. So when these things start flickering, you know what I'm saying, and the sunlight hits, that's why you see that Caribbean water has that beautiful magnetic color, right? And you'll also hear them say the water in the Caribbean is crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? So what's making this water so crystal clear? See what I'm saying? Crystal clear. What's causing that? You know? It is the crystals that's covered over these pyramids that makes the water so crystalline. When the sun hits those crystals, the properties of those crystals go right into the water, and that's what you're seeing, the reflection of this. It is very magnetic. That's why the water in the Caribbean don't get as polluted as the rest of the ocean that looks all dirty and dark. And, the entire ocean was that color. This just like the Caribbean. The entire ocean used to be just like the Caribbean before it was polluted. See what I'm saying? Yeah, before it was polluted, it looked exactly like that. However, another thing is, those pyramids, they had to salt. You should know the ocean wasn't always salty. You know what I'm saying? We had fresh waters everywhere. However, when they came and salted the water, because obviously, salt is used in a lot of spell magic. Salt is used for binding and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So we had an ancient, one of our ancient brother, Titan, called Ocean. When the elites came on our planet and seen him, And in that great galactic war that occurred right here that they told you about in the Bible or book of Revelation, they talked about the war in the heavens. The war in the heavens happened right here on this planet. That's why if you look around, you see all these places with deserts and all that. Something must have really occurred right there for there to be a vast amount of land with just straight dry dirt. No nature going on. Something burnt it up. See what I'm saying? So we had an ancient titan called Ocean. And Ocean is being trapped by one of these pyramids that's under the water. So he's face down, and you're actually seeing the back of Ocean when you're riding in the Caribbean. So Ocean is face downwards. See what I'm saying? What's up, brother? So Ocean is face down, and they are using a pyramid. They literally ran his body through, because he still exists in a water being. Because you know you got us in the solids, you got other beings and brothers and sisters that exist in the liquid form, other brothers and sisters that exist in the gaseous form that you call spirits. Spirits are just simply beings that exist in a gaseous realm, meaning they're vibrating so fast you can't see them with a natural eye anymore, because it requires something solid to bounce light or reflect light off of, so you can actually see and observe what you're looking at. See what I'm saying? So yeah, inside the Caribbean we have pyramids still underwater. They won't tell you this shit. We got pyramids underwater that's covered with crystals, lapis lazuli and labradorite, which is the magical stone. That's why you hear people, these two pyramids, they form like a vortex. They're very magnetic. It creates a magnetic pull, and it creates a portal because one points up and one points down. This creates a portal, or what you call a vortex. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why you hear people say when they go to the Bermuda Triangle, you always hear planes disappearing, ships disappearing. Then all of a sudden you see them popping up in random places. You know what I'm saying? Popping up over there in Africa. Then they go to the pyramid, they're popping up over there in the northern portion of the planet. You know what I'm saying? They're going through portals in the in so-called Bermuda Triangle. But like I'm telling you, it's because we have pyramids under there that's still covered in these ancient crystals. Because all pyramids on your planet was usually covered in crystals. You should know that. Before they were robbed. You know what I'm saying? Before they robbed them. The Pope is involved in all of that too. From day one. Remember, the Pope always just changes face. You know what I'm saying? But the organization that the Pope brings been a very demonic entity on our planet. They blew up our pyramids. Bombs blew them up. That's why you have crystals in these little ass tiny versions now. Crystals like these, cornelian, but they're on little beads and little pieces. They were massive. You know, just like you should know, ancient rocks are really ancient mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Rocks are really ancient mushrooms that got solidified and petrified. If you take a rock and you actually bust it open, at the center of that rock, you'll find chloroplast, DNA. You know what I'm saying? But they told you rocks are dead. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to wake up. Everything is alive. Remember, water holds memory, beloved. You want to tap back into self? Get in the water and do some talking. Get in the water and do some Tai Chi. You know what I'm saying? Practice some Tai Chi. Huh? Qigong. Get back to that. That don't belong to them Asians. That belong to us. We taught them Asians how to do that. What do you think? Martial arts belong to the Asians? We taught them how to do that too. Remember, them Asians they just as new as the human beings. They ain't here long enough. Anything they got is stolen knowledge. Come on, man. Everything came back from Atlantis. After them humans came and discovered Egypt and shit, they started stealing all the knowledge. But remember, even Atlantis was before Egypt. We are Atlanteans. Rise up, beloved. I love y'all. Peace.